Breaking news. Chase Bank just started accepting 25,000 Iraqi dinar notes. For months, maybe even years, IQD holders have been waiting for this exact moment. The day a major US bank steps forward and starts taking these notes seriously. And now it looks like that day has finally arrived. This isn't just another rumor floating around in chat groups. This is confirmed by multiple credible sources, and it could mean we're at the very start of something much bigger. The first wave of real exchanges happening right here in the United States. Think about it. For so long, investors were told that banks would never exchange IQD until the revaluation officially went live worldwide. People were skeptical, calling it speculation. But now Chase Bank, one of the largest financial institutions in America, is opening the door, and specifically for 20. That detail alone is huge because it shows they are prepared to handle large value transactions. This could be a sign that they're testing systems, verifying liquidity, and getting ready to process exchanges on a larger scale. If you've been holding IQD, you know how big this is. It's not just about exchanging currency, it's about years of patience potentially paying off. This is why you'll want to watch all the way through, because what I'm about to share could change the way you prepare for the coming days and weeks. Stay tuned, because we're about to break this down step by step, go over what's really happening inside Chase Bank, and what this might mean for other major banks like Wells Fargo and HSBC. Welcome back to Currency Corner Update, your go-to source for real updates on IQD, VND, and global currency news. If you're holding dinar or dong, this is the place where we break down the facts so you stay ahead of the curve. Let's get straight to it. Reports are coming in that Chase Bank is now officially accepting 25,000 Iraqi dinar notes for exchange in select locations. This development is a potential game changer for IQD holders across the United States. Up until now, most major U.S. banks have been playing it safe, verifying currency notes, providing authentication services, and telling customers to check back later. But now we have direct confirmation that Chase, one of the top 4 banks in the country, is taking a step forward and actually processing exchanges. This isn't just speculation or social media chatter. The confirmations we're seeing are coming from multiple independent sources. Customers who have gone in, booked appointments, sat down with bank representatives, and successfully started their exchange process. That is a very big deal. So here's what we know so far. Step by step. Accounts. Confirmation. Certain Chase Bank branches, primarily in major metropolitan areas, are now processing exchanges for large denomination IQD notes, specifically the 25,000 note. This is significant because large denomination notes are often the first to be accepted during the early stages of any currency exchange rollout. This move could be part of a controlled, soft launch approach. By starting with a limited number of branches and a specific type of note, Chase can monitor demand, manage liquidity, and work out any operational challenges before expanding nationwide. BIPS rates. Early reports indicate that the exchange rate being offered is aligned with the official numbers posted by the Central Bank of Iraq. Right now that rate hovers around the internationally recognized figure, but there is growing chatter about special contract rates being made available for individuals with pre-scheduled appointments, high-volume exchanges, or those who are part of certain groups. It's important to note that these higher rates are not confirmed publicly yet, but they fit with what we've been hearing from behind-the-scenes intel for months, that Tier 4B and private groups would receive access to negotiated or preferred rates once exchanges officially begin. Procedure. Here's how the process appears to work right now. Customers call ahead or walk in to schedule an appointment. The bank requests valid government-issued identification. Notes are verified for authenticity using in-branch currency detection tools. Once verified, the exchange amount is calculated, and the funds are credited to the customer's account, sometimes within the same day. Some reports suggest that customers may also be asked a few compliance questions related to AML, anti-money laundering, and KYC, know your customer requirements, which is standard procedure when exchanging large amounts of currency. Why now? So why is this happening right now? Analysts point to a combination of factors. Iraq has been steadily strengthening its economy over the last 2 years, increasing oil production, stabilizing government operations, and moving closer to full compliance with the International Monetary Fund, IMF guidelines. They've also been modernizing their banking infrastructure, introducing new technologies to fight counterfeiting, and implementing digital payment systems to support a stronger dinar. Add to that the fact that oil prices have remained strong, foreign investment in Iraq is increasing, and regional political stability is improving, and you have the perfect environment for currency reforms to move forward. This timing also lines up with broader discussions around global currency realignment, sometimes called the global currency reset, where multiple nations are adjusting their exchange rates to better reflect their true economic strength. What this means for investors? If you're holding IQD, this could be the moment you've been waiting for. Here's how you can get ready. Double check your notes. Make sure they are authentic, undamaged, and issued by the Central Bank of Iraq. Keep your purchase receipts. Proof of purchase may be required for very large exchanges to comply with financial regulations. Organize your documents. Have your ID, bank account details, and any tax or reporting information ready. Stay alert. As more branches begin accepting IQD, opportunities may come quickly, and you don't want to miss your window. Potential bank rollout. One of the most exciting parts of this development is that it could signal a broader rollout across the entire U.S. banking sector. Once Chase has proven that the process works, we could soon see Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citibank, and even HSBC following suit. Some insiders believe that we may be looking at a phased exchange process, where early adopters who have been holding IQD for years get priority access, followed by general public availability once systems are fully live. TURG, first wave, the green light. Remember, this may just be the first wave of exchanges. If you've been following the RV revaluation or RI reinstatement narrative, you know that many experts have been saying that Tier 4B would go first. Private citizens, internet groups, and long-term holders. Seeing Chase Bank now process 25,000 IQD notes could very well be the green light signaling that we are entering that phase right now. This is why staying informed is absolutely critical. You do not want to be the last person to find out that exchanges have gone mainstream. If this update gave you clarity, helped you understand what's really happening behind the scenes, or simply gave you a little hope after all the waiting, do me a quick favor and smash that like button. It's free, it takes just a second, and it tells YouTube to show this video to more IQD holders who need to see it right now. Also, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below and let's get the conversation going. Do you believe this is the official start of the RV? Do you think Chase Bank taking in 25,000 IQD notes is just a test run? Or is this the signal that the bigger rollout is here? Your thoughts might help other viewers who are trying to figure out their next move, so don't be shy. And if this is your first time here, welcome to the community. Go ahead and hit that subscribe button and tap the notification bell, because I post real updates the moment new information comes out, not weeks later like some of the mainstream outlets. If you're serious about staying ahead of the curve, you'll want to be notified the instant I upload. Things are moving fast, and one missed update could mean missing your window of opportunity. So like, comment, and subscribe, not just to support the channel but to make sure you're in the loop as this situation develops. Remember, this is about more than news. This is about protecting your position, making smart decisions, and being ready when your bank calls your number. So join the conversation and let's navigate this moment together. This is just the beginning, and I mean that literally. The next 72 hours could reveal a lot more about where this is headed. We could see additional confirmations from other banks, possibly even announcements from Wells Fargo, Bank of America, or HSBC joining the exchange process. If that happens, it will mark a major turning point for IQD holders across the country. This is why I always say, stay ready, stay informed, and stay calm. The worst thing you can do right now is panic or rush into decisions without clear information. Instead, focus on being prepared. Have your notes organized, make sure your ID and paperwork are in order, and be ready to move quickly if your local branch opens up exchanges. We have waited a long time for this, and momentum is finally building. The next few days could be crucial, and as always, I'll be right here breaking it all down for you the moment new details drop. So keep an eye on the channel, check your notifications, and let's get ready for what could be one of the most important weeks in the history of this investment.